Nicky.
Mommy, look.
Terrific. I spy my little eye.
It's my turn, Mom.
Well, all right, you go. Go on.
I spy with my little eye something that is red. It's Daddy.
Now, Nicky, I just want you to stay in the car, all right? I'll be right back.
Hi.
All right, what are you doing here?
I forgot something. Nicky, stay in the car. Not in front of Nicky.
Okay. Jack, why haven't you signed those separation papers?
You've changed the locks in the door. Can I get in?
No, you can't. Why?
Let's talk inside.
All right, get what you want and get out. You got anything else, didn't you?
We're not going to make a fuss about this, Isabel.
Make a fuss? About what?
Look, I think I'm better equipped to look after him than you are.
Oh, you do.
Morning, Mrs. Gateway. She's here again. Mrs. Gateway? Hello, Mrs. Gateway. Please.
Thank you. I've compiled a list of every hospital in North America that is in any way associated with disabled children.
We've already covered that angle. I think you're wasting your time.
And I've sent a picture of Nicky to each of them with instructions of how to reach you or myself at any time of the day or night.
I think you've done all you can. I mean, the man hasn't officially broken the law. You're not even divorced, for God's sake.
And just what you want me to do.
Leave the investigation to us.
You gotta spend some money on yourself. A new hat. A budgie African violet. I don't know. Some mood elevators, maybe?
Oh, you think that'll do the trick, huh?
Always works for me. How could anybody live in a room like that?
Box 281.
Nothing yet.
Thank you.
Yes, she is. Hold on, please.
One of these homes is in the right location for your growth potential and your income bracket. Ford parks, shopping centers.
Isabel Gateway, call for you on 6. Mr. Ryerson.
Excuse me, please. Mr. Ryerson, how are you?
Oh, not bad.
Anything new in our investigation?
Not really. I've decided to withdraw.
What?
I've got no leads, and it's very difficult with nothing to go on.
I wouldn't have hired you if it wasn't difficult. You said you could do it.
Well, I was wrong.
Well, where does that leave me?
I'm sorry. I'll be happy to send back your payment.
No, fine. Just void the check.
Okay, Mrs. Gateway.
Thank you. So, I made a list of his favorite toys, books, television programs.
What for?
I don't want a single detail overlooked if you can possibly help.
Look, Mrs. Gateway, there's an all-points bulletin out. The RCMP, the FBI. Everybody and his Uncle Bob's got a picture of Nicky. It's not like he was just any other kid. He can be recognized. If you stop blowing your horn every 5 minutes and give it a chance, somebody would do just that.
Come on, Ward. I mean, you're running security on the thing. You could get me some kind of work on it. Well, I could use the money.
But you know, I would, Jimmy, but it's too big. RCMP's clearing my guys, and there's already about 20 extra agents coming up from the States and Mexico. Why don't you try and get a job with one of these big insurance companies? They're always looking for detectives, eh?
Yeah, sure.
Well, come on, I only got an hour. Are you coming?
No. No. You go on ahead. I can't afford it. Yeah, correct, please. Isabel Gateway in London. That's area code 519. Canada number 434-5890. Jimmy Kirkwood.
Collect from a Mr. Kirkwood in Toronto.
Hello?
Oh, Gateway. My name's Jimmy Kirkwood. I'm a private investigator. I'm sorry, I couldn't hear what you said.
I asked if you were calling about Nicky.
Yes, your son. I've seen him. In a wheelchair. Seems pretty clever. Gets around by himself.
Where did you see him?
Well, that's a matter of our agreeing on, say, $1,000.
$1,000? Yes, fine. That's fine.
I'll make a try for him. Bring him up to London tonight.
Tonight?
Got too soon?
No, that's fine. I'll be home. 10:30 is fine, Mr. Kirkwood. Thank you. I'll be there. Goodbye.
Sure does pretty good all by himself.
He said he'd bring Nicky back tonight. And the moment he does, I'm gonna nail Jack Gateway to the wall.
I'm not sure that's the right approach, dear.
I'm gonna sue him for every cent he's got and then some.
I'd think twice if I were you.
Mother, you don't have any idea what I've been through.
What Jack did was rash, but he only did it out of love for Nicky. He's a good father.
May I come in, Mrs. Gateway? You were expecting someone else?
Quite frankly, yes.
Man by the name of Kirkwood.
Yes. He said he'd seen Nicky.
Unfortunately, Kirkwood was killed a few hours ago. Hit and run, it looks like.
Oh, God. Where?
Toronto, Lakeshore Boulevard. They found his notebook. He working for you?
Said he was going to bring Nicky back here tonight.
And I guess you believed him, eh? Look, I knew Jimmy Kirkwood when I was in T.O. Always the angle, the fast buck. He tried to rip you off, and there's 100 others waiting in line to do the same. You're a sitting duck, Mrs. Gateway, and if you don't cut it out, you could really find yourself in very deep water.
$2.81.
Oh, yeah, 281. There's something for you today.
Morning to you.
What can I do you for?
I was just wondering what you might make for a day's work.
I don't know. 40, 50 take home on a good day?
Well, this just might improve your average.
$100.
If you'll take a back seat.
Well, how come?
Because, my friend, I'll be doing the driving.
No. No, I can't let you drive my
The
cab.
question isn't if you can. The question is, are you coming?
Hey, beautiful shot.
No, you go ahead, dear. You ought to get out more, do a little practicing.
You give lessons, I suppose.
Anytime.
Well, I'll have to check my schedule, won't I?
Hey, mister. Sure could use coffee or something.
Save it.
Yeah. Sure. Whatever you say.
You know, there's a way to make love and there's a way to make a cheese sandwich, isn't there?
Tell me about it.
Look, Isabella, you called me, remember? You said you needed me.
Well, I guess you're just not enough,
What do you want?
My son.
This letter is replying to your advertisement in Professional Soldier. I spent 2 years in Nam, 6 months in Nicaragua. 85 hand-to-hand kills to my credit.
Indoctrinated in guerrilla warfare, survival. Damn good with pistol, knife, garrote, and conventional rifle. No job too small or large.
Real good with straight razor, throwing star, and ice pick. More than 8 years hand-to-hand combat experience. Real good and reliable in life and death situations. Under separate cover, I am sending evidence of my abilities.
God!
I would like to cancel my post office box, please.
Just fill that out.
Wakey, wakey. You find your way. I'm grateful to you.
Yeah, sure. Anytime.
You waking up the neighbors before you know why I'm here and just who I am. Do you understand? My name is Joko Riley, and
a private, professional soldier, mercenary, might I say. I've come to find your little boy. I believe his name is Nicky. Well, I've come to bring your Nicky home, Mrs. Gateway. You take my hand away now, please. It's a beautiful moment by the look of it, too.
A specialty search and rescue. I brought men out of jungles, deserts, swamps, behind enemy lines, in a dozen different countries.
Mr. Riley, I appreciate you responding to my advertisement in person. However, I'm afraid I have changed my mind.
We may have changed your mind. I doubt very much you change your feelings.
I'm not prepared to hire people like you.
Why?
Because, Mr. Riley, I have my limit.
And what's that? Why would you let anything stand in the way of finding your son? If he'd my boy, it'd be worth killing for.
Look, Mr. Riley, you stay out of this, you understand? If you don't, I'm going to the police. I mean it.
Isabel grew up there. Lots of friends, all good families. Best schools. She did extremely well.
Was it a blow when she fell from the church?
I don't know what you mean.
Well, the wedding, she said a civil ceremony. I wouldn't have expected that of Isabel.
Oh, it was a shame, of course. But Jack had no family. Always embarrassed about it.
No family? Where was he from?
Out west. Grew up in a series of foster homes. Never liked to talk about it either. It's a miracle that he succeeded as well as he did.
Yes, a miracle.
Isabel can take credit for part. She was always so constant, so supportive, especially with Nicky.
Yeah, she struck me as a steady girl when I first met her.
Isabel, dear, your Mr. Riley is simply charming. Tea, darling?
Yes, thank you.
Imagine all this time gone by. When was it you last saw each other?
Mother, you...
Paris, summer of '69. Yes, that's right. Hand in hand in the Bois de Boulogne. Pernod at the Ritz, sunrise in Montmartre. Yes, it was a beautiful infatuation. It wouldn't have traveled well. We were young. Our dreams were still alive. They took us different ways. Just a touch more met 'em. You're a beautiful woman. You're clever. Maybe even a wee sense of humor. Why didn't your marriage work?
You're being extremely offensive.
I'm just partial to a clear picture of things.
Well, go back to wherever you came from. How's that for clarity?
Why the civil ceremony? That your idea or his?
Why are you so persistent?
Well, to be perfectly frank, I'm a bit short of cash. I'm not at all keen on going back to Africa.
Yes, well, you're not going to get it here. Forget that, my dear.
Playing the tart in a cheap motel, you're holding yourself together with drugs and God knows what else. Now, why would a proper girl be doing something like that? And why would she go to a mercenary magazine for help? Just tell me that and I'll go.
I tried everything.
Yes. But why that far? No, it's more than the love for a child. It's the fear of a man. It's Jack Gateway, isn't it? There's something not at all right about him. Something you're keeping to yourself that's tearing you up inside. What sort of mechanical engineer was he?
Worked for himself consulting. All out of town.
No office, research space?
Drink up. I'll show you what there is.
Lovely.
Well, this is it. What's left of it. He took everything, and I mean everything.
You have a photograph?
Nope. He took wedding portraits, family albums, home movies, old works. The police did find one negative, though.
Where is it now?
In their file.
Was it coordinated? Athletic.
Played tennis.
Do you play him?
Not in his league. He played the club pro regularly.
How often do you sleep with your husband? Man's my enemy. I must know what to expect. How often?
2-3 times.
A week?
Yes, a week.
Was he seeing other women?
How should I know?
Do you have any friends?
Just the neighbors?
You drink?
Never.
Was he good in bed?
He was enthusiastic.
In what way?
He liked to hurt me. Liked to paint a picture.
Did you let him?
Yes.
Pass me that rag.
What's that for?
For killing people. In a silent sort of way.
Used to burn the cord out. Hell of a serve. Punishing ground strokes. Like to play the net. Smashed it home whenever he got a hold of it. Which was, all too often.
Aggressive, you might say.
Rather he'd kill you if he got the chance.
That be with the left hand or the right?
Well, on the court, both, really.
How's that?
He switches hands between shots. Like this. A forehand, switches, and then another forehand. He could really throw you off, I'm telling you. What's the point of this, anyway? You know where he is?
Tell you the truth, Mr. Elwood, I'm not altogether sure. I do know we have a match coming up, and I would like to win in straight sets.
Another peeping Tom. Uh-huh. How big was it? Bigger than last time. Yeah. Yes, we'll send somebody around. No, he's not on duty. Well, I'm tied up here. Yes. Police, please.
And hello to you, Sergeant Patterson. I believe there is a gentleman lying dead in the gutter, directly across the street from your back door. Oh, yes, I am positive.
Well, I am the other gentleman, the one that killed him.
Over here by the car.
What happened, Mo?
I don't know. Somebody hit me over the head with a skid of bus. Ow.
You all right?
Yeah, I think I'll live. Did you see who did it? Oh, repeat our things.
What?
Did you take this photograph?
Yes.
A bit peculiar. It's the only one they could find, isn't it?
Did you break into the police station?
No wonder they couldn't release it. Nobody could recognize this man except you. You're leaving this house in 10 minutes. You pack one small bag and all the cash you have on hand.
Why?
We're going to Toronto and being quick about it.
I paid you to find Nicky. I did not pay you to break the law using my car in my city.
Gateway's the one doing the using. You, your car, your house, your city. He was living his life without witnesses, and a man wanting to be invisible worries me.
What is he doing with Nicky?
I don't know, but I'll tell you this. Whenever I get involved in something, I try to make a point of coming out of it in one piece. Now, there is a man in Toronto who can tell me what Gateway was toying with in that basement. And if the ball starts rolling from there, I want your eyes beside me. Now, hurry up.
Where did Kirkwood say he saw Nicky?
He didn't.
Where was he calling from?
I don't know.
Wasn't there anything he said?
There was some shouting or chanting or something going on in the background.
No parade?
Strike. More like a strike. Do you really think he saw Nicky?
That's a long shot. It's not like Gateway to take such a risk. Unless he had to see something, be somewhere.
Lieutenant Kennedy will be looking for you today. That'll make your car a wee bit hot. You manage these. Now, one stupid mistake. We'll all be very sorry. Number 12.
Wait a minute.
You stay in your room until I get back.
How long are you going to be? How long are you going to be? Sorry to wake you like this.
Goodness gracious, I should be used to that by now. Where's Mr. Riley?
Oh, he had to take care of a few things.
I'm Mrs. Tamblin. I want you to know that I run a very tidy house. No roaches, mice, or bugs, or anything along those lines. Now, I have Mr. Riley in this room right over here, and yours is upstairs just above him. Wear one of these.
What's all the excitement about?
Prime Minister's selling our natural resources next week.
So, and who'd he be selling it to?
Oh, I don't believe it. The President of the United States, the President of Mexico, they're coming right here to sign the biggest cop-out of all time.
hell have you been? Don't you ever do that to me again. You worked for me. Remember that?
Tell me about Nicky.
What?
Was he born with that condition?
Yes.
How do you feel about it?
I'm his mother.
What about his father? You love him?
Not to take him. Doesn't make sense.
It makes sense. I don't think Kirkwood had an accident. I think your husband kills for a living. And I think he's on a job right now. There'll be 3 heads of state here next week. And I think Gateway's after one of them. And somehow, I'm afraid your son is a part of it. Now, he needs Nicky. Why? How far would he go?
We gotta go to the police.
No, we don't. They find out, their objective will be to stop Gateway at any expense, including your son. That puts us at rather cross purposes, I'm afraid.
Okay. So what are we gonna do? We don't even know where he is.
I'll find him. We'll get Nicky. You're just gonna have to trust me.
Don't have much choice.
Go on, you get yourself ready. We're going to go and meet a friend for dinner. He'll be a help in all this. Go on.
Ma'am?
Good morning.
How do I know you can do it, Jocko?
You don't.
When did that happen?
A few months ago. I've been laid up for a while.
I gotta know more, Jocko. Where are you from?
Well, if I wasn't doing what I was doing, I'd be dead and buried in some black hole of the Pennines like 7 generations of coal mining Rileys before me. And not one of them ever got the Victoria Cross for doing it, either.
How'd you get out?
I marched out, saluting Her Lovely Majesty every step of the way.
The army.
So they cashiered me for certain unconventional opinions.
Cashiered meaning dishonorably discharged?
Yes, that's right. It's part of me wardrobe.
It's going too fast, Jocko.
Isabel, you open certain doors, you're going to find it very hard to shut again. Now, my shirt, please.
Jocko! Hey! Enfin! Je suis bien content que tu sois venu. Entrez donc. Après ce qui s'est passé en Iran, j'étais inquiet. J'en suis bien sorti. J'ai su pour ta jambe.
Ça, c'est rien. Je suis bien vivant.
Isabelle, Marcel.
How do you do?
Ces Anglais toujours pareils, hein? Dur comme du bois. Give me your coat.
Looks like you got it all, eh?
Not quite, but almost.
I have arranged everything, Jocko. The pickup,
here.
What's the piece?
AR-15. Black gun.
Modified?
Of course. I know you cannot reveal that much, but with that kind of a piece, your mission must be difficult.
Ever see him?
Which one?
With the nose and mustache.
They both look quite harmless.
Well, he's got other faces.
Like us all.
I hear you've been doing some recruiting.
No, it's all very small, Joko. You know what happens to people like us. You wait a few years. Now I supply whatever is need. I've been careful. I've saved. I'm grateful for many adventures, many friends. And of course to you, for even my life. To your good health, Joko. And to yours, Mrs. Gateway.
Marcel's arranged for a suitcase for me. There'll be somebody waiting with it here. Take it back to my room. You stay there till you hear from me. Just remember who you're doing it for.
Well, did you come up with anything?
Got yourself a real collector's item there, Mr. Riley, I'm telling you.
What is it?
Come on, let's have a look. Took me a while to figure it, but I've been around guns long enough to use imagination. Well, so is the real McCoy. It's like God's redemption on a platter. What you got is the, and I mean the, prototype of the PK-135J. It's a state of the art. Only fits one rifle. Only a couple of round modified like this.
Well. This is how somebody aced that Italian a year ago.
Yeah. Want to take a crack at it?
Sure. Who owns the others?
Eerie things. Nothing positive. Nothing you could ever say came from me directly. Horst Campbell's got two of them working out in Lauderdale.
Yeah?
Peterson's got one in Austin. There was this guy around here about a year or so ago looking for somebody to handle one. French guy. Laval, someone.
Lavoie? Marcel Lavoie?
Yeah, the recruiter, you know? To your health, Mr. Riley.
And to yours, Mrs. Gateway.
Hey, Mr. Riley, you can't.
You can always trust me, Mr. Snyder. I've done a damn fool thing.
Joe. Marcel, je suis encore bien vivant. It was nothing personal, Joe. Only business. Business? What business? You recruited Marcel, but for a hit squad assassination, you sunk that low? I can't. Whatever it is, it's got something to do with Gateway. I don't give a damn what he's doing. I just want the boy. I won't tell you. All right. Where's the underground? Where's he hiding? Make it personal, Marcel. You owe me a life, and I have come to collect it. What do you expect, Winnie the Pooh come find your boy?
You've done enough, Jocko. You gotta let the police finish this.
It suits me.
Don't you feel anything?
You let feelings get in the way of an objective, you lose the objective. Once you know what it is you want, you go and get it, and the hell with the whys and the wherefores.
And that's all that matters, right?
Look, if you want me out of it, it's fine with me. I'd just as soon. I am tired.
Better settle up with Mrs. Tamlin before you go.
Hello, Mother? Well, things were getting a bit too hectic, so I decided to disappear for a couple of days. Of course, that's all. Oh, a few days of peace and quiet and I'll be fine. Don't worry. I'll keep in touch, okay? Your friend. I'm sorry, Jocko. I believe in you, Jocko. I know what you did. You did for Nicky.
I'll find him.
I know.
York Sanatorium. Boarders a pay toilet. I see that advertisement of yours in a magazine. I says to myself, there's only 3 kinds of people respond to something like that. Newcomers, nitwits, or a man such as myself, looking for a bit of quick cash.
For what?
There's a place. It's almost mine. Very far away from all this. You have to see it to really understand. You have to feel that breeze touching you, like fingers in the night. The sea is clear and crisp, like spring rain. And that hot sun's rolling up lazy like just to touch us thunder every morning.
Sounds like a fairy tale.
No, it's very real. Believe me. Hand rims. 2 pair hand rims.
For a wheelchair?
Marcel delivered 2 pairs of hand rims to Helen's kitchen.
What's the address?
There isn't one.
Lakeshore Boulevard. Lakeshore Boulevard. That's where Kirkwood.
Murdered.
What are we gonna do?
I'd like to get the feel of a place. Makes for a better footing. Now, you check it carefully. You look behind every place you see. Beautiful day.
About time, eh? Helen's? No, he's out sailing for the day. Can I take a message? Yeah? Yeah, okay, bye. So, can I get you something?
Vegetable soup, be lovely. For 2.
You got it. Helen's? Yeah, just a minute. Marty Gordon, there's a sweet-sounding lady on the phone for you. Hold on, he'll be right here. There you go. That's good.
You take messages for all the boats, do you?
Yeah, every one of them. 2 bits of coal, it adds up.
You deliver mail and packages then, too, I suppose.
You bet. Listen, I'd dance disco on the tables if I could charge you for it. Hey, hi, Marty. Oh, enjoy.
Thank you. He's on one of the boats.
Well, what do we do?
We go.
Sid Burns, telephone. It's your wife again.
one for tennis. He doesn't want Nicky. It's the wheelchair. It's not one head of state, but all three.
What does he want with Nicky?
He's the ticket into the restricted area. He leaves the wheelchair behind with enough galignite in it to make talcum powder out of that conference center when it's out of our control.
What are you saying?
The stakes are too high if I fail.
What about Nicky? Huh? He's our objective, remember? You said nothing would get in the way of that.
Except this. And this right here. I've had the jungle in me for 10 years. And I've been all right up till now. That's because I've been up against the predictable and the ordinary. I'm not the right man to handle the likes of Gateway. I've always studied my enemy. I've made a point of learning from him, keeping one step ahead. And all this time, I think I'm understanding Gateway. And then today, I realize he's still a horrible stranger to me. He's capable of anything.
Please. You get Nicky back.
It doesn't end with Nicky. To finish this, I've got to stop Gateway, and, well, I don't know what the odds are of coming out of that alive.
Look, Jocko. I'll help you. And when it's over, just get Nicky back.
Is there something he'd recognize as yours?
Yeah. You all right?
Put that on.
Why?
You said you wanted to be a partner, now you are. How does Nicky manage on crutches?
Slow, but he can go a long way.
He swim?
Floats.
I want you to defend a safe zone right here.
What's that?
Man comes in across the line. He wants to know his back is covered. He wants to know his home's safe. Now, you hug this tight against your shoulder. All you have to do is pull the trigger. Now, Nicky be coming first. I don't know who'll be second.
What if it's Jack?
Kill him.
Just like that, huh?
That's right.
I couldn't.
You could. Now, there's never been any question about what you want. It's Nicky. It's only Nicky. And if you got to wave home and hearth in front of me like a red flag, you'll do that. And if you got to shoot Gateway to stop him, you do that, too. Am I right?
Good luck.
And to you.
Salut, Alain. Je voudrais parler avec Bill Hardwick. Oui, oui, je suis un bon ami.
Bill Hardwick? Telephone. Some French guy. Bill Hardwick? Telephone.
Don't be afraid of me, Nicky. I'm not going to hurt you. I'm a friend of your mother's. Now, she misses you very much. She asked me to see if you'd like to come back to her. Would you like that, Nicky? Like to see your mum again? Now, you promise to be as quiet as a church mouse when I take my hand away.
I thought my mom was dead.
Hello. Marcel?
She's right up there. There you go to her. And Godspeed, lad.
Nicky? Mom! Who's that now?
You gotta stay here alone, all right? Just want you to stay here. There's something I gotta do. I'll be right back. You trust me now, okay? I hope you. Not another step, Gateway, because I'll shoot you. I swear it.
Isabel, you don't understand.
Junkman.
Grips, get ready. I want to dive on this Jaguar. Lights on the hood. We're going to run down the riverbed. Hoy, we're going to have a little action here, babe.
From the maker of Gone in 60 Seconds, the chase thriller of the 70s, comes the chase thriller of the 80s, The Junkman. From junk cars to movie stars, Harlan Hollis is the American dream, worth millions, and now someone wants it all.
Yeah, the junk man lives with his life on the line. They're trying to kill him, and he's running out of time. He loves his cars, and he loves his child. He's a millionaire and born too wild.
Michael, why do they call him the junk man? Before he decides decided to get into the movie-making business, he was in the auto junk business, and now he collects stuff.
Marihuana hasta la marea agarramos, boletos, Simón, dos, tres rujas, no nomás.
Fans from around the world gather here to pay tribute to a great American legend, the brilliant star of East of Eden, Giant, and the classic Rebel Without a Cause.
Harlan B. Hollis will hereafter referred to only as the target.
Deadly assassins with their aircraft and speeding cars close in for the kill. He did his own stunts in his movies, but this time he's driving for his life. The Junkman brings you intense high-speed action. Witness the destruction of over 150 vehicles in some of the most daring airplane, car, and blimp stunts ever filmed.
Yeah, the young man drives like a bat out of hell. His dreams come true like a ring in a bell. The bombs and the bullets are coming his way, and his money won't help him get away today. The women on the young strap on the night.
It's time to put the fun back in the theater with entertainment for the entire family. The Junkman, 2 years in the making. The chase thriller of the 80s. Rated PG.
Junkman.
They have disturbed the resting place of the ghost of Nahala, a renegade who never accepted peace with the whites, and he sends his messages to them.
We told you from the start that this would bring nothing but trouble.
Dr. Kay Foster, in charge of the excavation, is not spared. She, too, is haunted.
I'm not going to leave you alone with... What is that?
Only one ritual will save her from his spell. Watch it on Ghost Dance.
Watch out, all you ramblers. The hound cats are coming.
Buddy puts muscle nut, ding dong, rhubarb, spark plug and studs. Anybody doing a wrong thing, better watch out, these caps is rough. Yeah, anytime there's a rumble out west, who do you call? You call the best, cause everyone knows it's simple as that. The best in the west is the hound cats. Yeah, anytime there's a rumble out west, who do you call? You call the best, cause everyone knows it's simple as that. The best in the west is the hound cats.
You've been warned. The hound cats are rough.